must have been pretty interesting to play in front of 30,000 plus people in Halifax the other week.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to just be a nightmare. I was just thinking, oh, God, can't wait to just go down to Barley's and disappear from that. But it was quite fun, actually.
Did you get a load of how big the crowd was in Halifax?
Yeah.
I was not. Were you guys expecting that?
Yeah.
I thought that we haven't had a lot of luck in Halifax the last couple times.
Well, you know, most of the people that we interviewed in the crowd, given that there were a lot of different people in the lineup over the 2 days, most people said they were there to see Sloan.
Oh, really?
Who did you guys come here to see?
Sloan!
Sloan mainly, because I've just been a really big Sloan fan for like just a little amount of time, and I've never seen them, even though I'm from Halifax.
We've done these festivals this year and last year. It wasn't called Snow Job last year, but similar things and other festivals we do in the summer and street festivals, whatever. We're either headlining or playing with somebody else. And I don't think that maybe the one outside Toronto was as big, but that was it. The rest all across the country have been 15,000 at the most, I think. So I was quite blown. Did this just move again? I was quite blown away.
She once loved this person and it was out of sight. But this doesn't have that present situation. Just felt right.
And playing Halifax is always a little bit stressful because everybody wants in on the guest list and everybody, or you want to get your friends in on the guest list and then your parents want to come and that's great, but then they don't want to stand in the crowds, then you got to go find a place for them to stand and all you're thinking about is, how does that part in that song go?
Andrew's mom and my mom are the screamers.
Yeah,
like
well, they were singing.
Yeah, that's right.
They sing along to all the songs.
Yeah.
She is by far too into our band. My mom and Chris's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's troubling.
These festivals in Canada are actually pretty good because there's like such a wide variety of like bands, you know what I mean? From like whatever, us to metal to indie, whatever, you know what I mean? It's cool, and like the Canadian fans embrace it all, you know what I mean? Whereas like, if you kind of go to like a festival in the US or something, it's pretty much like all alternative or punk or rock and roll or whatever like that, you know?
So Bill came to dinner last night, but you did not. Do you have a good excuse for that?
Yeah, I just don't like you, Mike.
Well, I've heard that, but still, free dinner.
Yeah, I know, but I still don't like you enough that I won't even take a free dinner.
He really doesn't like you to give up the free dinner.
But Bill was telling me that you've been working like dogs this past year, which I assumed that you were, but like seriously, the hardest working year ever?
Well, dogs don't put funny things in their ears and go in front of a bunch of people 120 times. But other than that, yeah, we've been working hard.
Don't look now, but it's a used condom. Isn't that something? I think it was Static and Stereos. We've been touring with them, so I can say that. Right? I love them.
The Trouble Charger guys have been doing this a long time. They're, you know, you go into their dressing room, and there's like echinacea, and then there's like, you know, B12, bee pollen, you know, like crap that I don't even know what the hell they got this stuff for. And then in our dressing room, there's this mountain of alcohol, and we're like, you just feel like a terrible influence, but every night, there's Greg Norrie stealing our Jack Daniels.
In your room?
In my dressing room. I'm like, you know, they come back, hey, how you doing? Pounding booze, and they kind of do it individually so that the other guys don't really see it, so and then they seem to have big smiles on their face when they're playing that night. So, you know, what I say is less bee pollen, more Jack Daniels.